Hello, this is the Campbell Cameroon House Tour. Let's start with the kitchen number 1. Let's see what that means. The first thing you'll notice is there are no built-in cupboards. So we have tables and chest of drawers to be used for storage and all sorts of things. The plugs in the walls are not always in the most convenient places, and there often are a lot. So we have extension cords connected to almost all of them. You will notice these are European style plugs. This guy up here is a classic example of a regulator. In America, we do 120. In Africa, at least I think all of Africa, unless I'm mistaken, uses 220. If you have American appliances, you have to plug them into an inverter to make sure they don't get too much electricity and poof. Even if you're using something that's made for here, it's always nice to have a regulator because not only does it change the voltage, but it also keeps it regular. Because the electric current coming into the house from the grid is not always consistent. So these things make sure that the current is. You'll notice we have lots of water bottles in here. I will explain what that's all about in a second. We have the gas stove, which is common in other places as well. We have our gas bomb, that is what my parents called it. We don't pay for gas per month, we pay it per gas bomb to be extra safe. We have a fan. Right. I will use the stovetop for making all sorts of things, like my morning coffee. Oh wait, I made some, and I forgot about it. I have to make myself a cup of coffee. This is totally not scripted. Local Cameroonian coffee. In fact, it even says Cafe Cameroon and cola coffee. In many African houses, there are not regulations like you would see in America. So in our case, our kitchen has 2 rooms. And this is the room where you do all the weird water stuff. So here's our sink. Right. These windows are pretty common all over Africa. You have bars just for safety. These are for cooking Ziploc bag. Another inverter, they're everywhere. Another very interesting thing is the water filtration system. There is unfiltered water in the tap, so you cannot drink the tap. This pipe is connected to the water tower. It goes into this part here, filters through, it's clean down here. So for brushing our teeth in the bathroom or drinking water for making coffee, you have to fill it up here. It's kind of fun. Many appliances you get in Africa are knockoffs of knockoffs. Because of that, they usually have weird little quirks. So I like to say they're like friends. Locks on doors are also very terrible because the weather here makes the doors warp a lot. So you have to figure out how to pull it out. They work, they're just kind of weird. They're like friends. You will notice this fancy fabric to make our bathroom door look pretty. But it serves another function, because if this isn't here, sometimes they have big gaps in the wood. On our beds, we have mosquito nets to keep mosquitoes from biting us at night. We will finish with the balcony, which is the crème de la crème of our house. Oh yes, lamps. These are necessary for when the electricity goes out. Downstairs, when I was walking in, there was a door that had a generator. And now we will show you the balcony that we relax on. Plants, including mint from my Senegalese tea, which many of you have had. And a clothesline.